This time on Rat and Cat, why nobody talks about one of the most common reasons why people go missing in the wilderness. Welcome to Rat and Cat, where we search, survive, and explore. I'm Nikia. Just over a week ago, search and rescue workers found the body of missing 56-year-old Scott Klingenmeyer in Golden Gate National Recreational Area. He'd been staying with some friends when he disappeared about a week earlier. Police say there was no sign of foul play, but they're not releasing further information at this time out of respect for the family. This is a common response from police, but what does that mean, out of respect for the family? Well, in many cases it means that the fatality was self-inflicted. We don't like to talk about those cases, do we? YouTube and their advertisers don't like me to talk about those cases. I find that if I mention the words death or suicide, my ads are almost always restricted. It's ironic really, because YouTube produces violent shows, and companies that advertise on YouTube can show all kinds of violent movies and shows and video games, but we're afraid about talking about real death. I think that's unfortunate. Why? Because in searching for missing people myself and talking with various law enforcement officers, I've come to realize that there are far more suicides that happen in the wilderness than people realize. They happen in county parks, state land, BML land, national forests, national parks, anywhere there's a quiet private place. The CDC put together a report about suicides in the national parks between 2003 and 2009. It found that during that time period, 286 suicide events took place. That's about 41 a year. 83% of those were male, 68% were fatal. The most common methods were firearms and falls. Now those statistics are for national parks only. The occurrences are actually much higher when you include other natural areas. I realize that people may want their privacy when it comes to the topic of suicide, but I think it's really important that we actually talk about this issue so other people can learn how to survive. That's why when a family member told me to keep quiet about a relative that had passed away due to self-inflicted circumstances, I told them no. I think that if a person makes a decision to quit life, they're also giving up the right to ask me not to talk about it. If you are one of those people who are thinking about quitting on life right now, I ask that you reconsider. I realize it may not seem like it right now, but there are plenty of good things in this life. I want you to try it one more time right now. I want you to give life another chance. Talk with a friend right now. Talk with a counselor right now. Call the National Suicide Prevention Hotline at 800-273-8255 right now. If you don't get through the first time, try again. I believe in you. I believe you're worth searching for. Also, as we move into spring, I want to remind you to be cautious this time of year. People like to get out in the warm weather and are sometimes caught off guard by the fast-moving cold rain, wind, and snowstorms. Remember, when you're in the mountains, pack for the worst weather possible. And like I said earlier, YouTube often restricts ads on my videos like this one, but if you think people are worth looking for, if you think people are worth saving, and if you think more videos like this might help, please visit my Patreon page and sign up to sponsor this channel, even if it's just $1 for 1 month. And if you like survival tips, check out the link to some of my other videos at the end of this one. Until next time, I'm Nikia and this is Rat and Cat. Get out there, be safe, and enjoy the wild.